Right. Final countdown. Where did I put it? There it is. 5 seconds. Alright, PlayStation State of Play. I don't really have any expectations going into this. I'm just going to see what they announce and see if there's anything cool.
I sense suffering here, Spirit. Do you need help?
Ember Lab, don't know who this is.
A spirit guide?
How's it going, Toxin? Just woke up, what's happening? Oh, it's happening now, yeah.
One of your kind in Cosmora.
Oh, okay, I remember, I'm assuming this is a sequel. I remember this game from, like, back from the PS5 launch. I'm blanking on the name, though. I'm assuming this is the sequel to whatever that game was.
That temple has been sealed as long as I can remember. Dangerous corruption was locked inside, along with the secrets of a forgotten practice. Spirit guides here once used alchemy to cleanse corruption. Maybe you.
Oh yeah, that game, sure. Yeah, I'm assuming it was at least decently popular if it's getting the sequel. I remember that like existing around the time of the PS5 launch, and then I don't think I've really heard anything about it afterwards.
Fear will bind you, gripping to the present, which must always pass. Regret will bind you, longing for the past you cannot change. Love will bind you, yearning for a future you will not see. Unbound, may you depart in peace.
PS5 and PC. Yeah, I imagine we're going to see a lot of like PlayStation things coming to PC.
We hope you enjoyed
Which is
the
nice.
first look at our next game, Kena, Scars of Cosmora.
After the amazing response,
The name
to
does not
Kena
ring a
Bridge
bell at
Spirits
all.
in
It does for me.
2020,
I do
decided to
remember the
take on
first
challenge,
game
creating something
vaguely.
even bigger and better this time around. Our partnership with PlayStation Studios has empowered us to expand our scope while still staying true to what made the first game special.
Since her adventure in Bridge of Spirits, Kena has grown into an older, more experienced spirit guide. Her reputation now precedes her. She comes to a new land called Cosmora, home to multiple distinct communities. On this adventure, Kena discovers a spirit guide's role in helping living people, not only those who have passed away. With PlayStation Studios support, we're building on everything that fans loved about the first game. Deeper, more dynamic combat, epic boss battles, a larger, richer world, and of course, our charming spirit companions.
Kena, Scars of Cosmora releases on PlayStation 5 and PC. Thanks so much for watching and enjoy the rest of the show.
Okay, opening. Maybe I'll check out the original at some point, but I don't know if the original's on PS or PC or not, but I'm gonna guess it probably is if the sequel's coming to PC.
Long ago,
Oh, Sucker Punch.
in the wilds of Eso, demons terrorized the land and subjugated its people. They were known
I'm assuming this is DLC for the second
Spider,
Ghost of game.
the only
Because it'd be pretty soon for a brand new game.
and the snake.
I'm getting studios right. Sucker Punch is Ghost of Tsushima.
Many
Oh, or is this just some online multiplayer like spin-off. Are we getting live service Ghost of Tsushima?
Nothing can stop the
No new Infamous game. A new Infamous game would be cool.
Not even
But it seems like they're pretty locked into Ghost of Yotei, that's what it was. Okay, it's free DLC, so it is not like its own separate thing.
Who do you think will come out on top, Sam? You?
Oh,
Me.
Death Rising, right? Or Death Rising? Death Rising. Or Death Stranding, that's what it was. But okay, it's coming to the beach, that makes sense. And I've not played Death Stranding, but that's... I've heard mixed things about Death Stranding. I have no idea about Death Stranding 2, but I'm pretty sure that was one of the nominees at the Game Awards, so it was probably at least pretty good. Late but here. Hey, Sans.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Kept you waiting, huh? Mad Robot.
Hi, I'm Mike Booth from Bad Robot Games,
Sounds
game
familiar.
director of For Loop.
For
As a
Loop,
game
never mind.
designer, a core goal of mine has always been to make game experiences that offer interesting surprises and unpredictable moments that never get old.
The character that some people in the UK use to bypass ID pool. Incredible. Was this the one that we saw at the Game Awards?
And where no two runs are ever the same.
The one that was like, oh, it's made by the Left 4 Dead 2 devs. And then like no one talked about it.
At the heart of For Loop
Yeah,
is
no, I'm
a
pretty sure
game
this is the
which
one
combines
at the Game
alien
Awards.
Technology and human ingenuity to plot your best path forward to defeat the invaders. Each node represents a different mission with its own.
And maybe if people say it's really good, I can try and convince my friends and buy it and play it, but I'm definitely not really feeling anything towards this game.
You may have to collect mission-critical resources, or even rescue
Unless it
survivors
releases
that
and everyone's like, oh, it's so good, I'm probably
all while trying
not
to
good at
avoid
this.
the alien forces constantly sending drop pods and kill bots to stop you. We've worked hard to ensure that there are tons of items to choose from, and a lot of strange creatures and mysterious things to encounter. For example, this weird alien planet is called the Blink Root, where you can collect a blink berry, which will teleport anyone who touches it to a random, distant location. All the various enemies, weapons, items, and mission objectives are all designed to interact with each other in dynamic ways that create emergent gameplay and endless, replayable chaos. That means your decisions really matter.
Looks like a knockoff Heck
Creativity,
Divers.
improvisation are key.
I guess, kinda.
We really want players to try things and think outside the box.
Too many multiplayer games coming out? You know, that's honestly fair, because I know Sony's been doing a lot of live services, and they have not been received well, both current and
If
upcoming.
you do die, don't worry. So long as one of you makes it back to home base, you'll be reprinted and ready to try again. The home base is a place for your team to readjust their strategy, evolve your loadout, and choose rewards from an increasing array of powerful gear and upgrades. Each act of the probability map culminates.
Like, part of me kind of feels that like Sony's kind of like shooting itself in the foot, pumping out multiplayer games that no one ends up playing. But at the same time, it's not like Sony really needs to do anything to be winning the console war at this point. Because Microsoft is just... I don't even know what the fuck Microsoft's doing at this point, and then Nintendo, like, they have the Switch, so it's not like the same as just like a regular console. So Sony can kind of just get away with making a lot of poor decisions and still come out on top.
Our goal here is to create something new, where every run has you yelling and laughing and saying, "I can't believe that just happened."
And who knows, maybe Sony will create an awesome live service game that everyone wants to play on the 10th attempt.
Join us in upcoming playtests.
Just
Your
gotta
feedback
create
will
and
be
shut down
invaluable in
9
helping us make this game
just to get
truly
there.
great. We can't wait for you to play it for yourselves. Now, go and fail to save the world.
Okay, Pragmata. This game looks kind of interesting.
That's the Earth.
This probably isn't a game I'm gonna be like picking up when it comes out, but at some point, like Capcom games usually don't take too long to get decently cheap. So this is probably a game I'll get to like in a few years.
Is that a place on Earth?
PC rules all, yeah. Like a lot of people just prefer, like as much as I prefer PC, I know like a lot of people prefer console to PC. So
All alone, huh?
Sony's giving up a lot of its exclusive for PC. I think it's just because like a lot of people who just like
What were you like as a kid?
play PC aren't going to be going to consoles regardless, so it's like might as well sell some extra copies of the game by putting it on PC.
I was a lot like you.
Because to be fair, they usually wait like a year or two before putting it on PC, but even that seems to be like more common. That'll just be day and date.
Someone looking out for me.
Hi, how's it going, the gamer? PC with a controller for controller players. I mean, yeah, you can just do that, but like once again, like some people just prefer just having a console over a PC. They don't like dealing with PC stuff. Like, I know definitely like sometimes it's nice to be able to like play a game on a couch instead of like at a desk, but even then it's like, for me personally, if I ever really want that, I can just use the Switch too. That's like good enough for me. Like, I have a PS5, and I barely use that thing aside from Spider-Man 2. And I'll probably start using it again more once this Wolverine game comes out.
6 survivors of Raccoon City, all dead from the same thing.
Yeah, I looked at it. It's just like some puzzle game, which maybe at some point I'll play that, but like it just doesn't really seem that interesting, to be honest. Not bad, but just like when you were talking about this, like, oh, you play with other friends. I was expecting it to be some sort of multiplayer like game, but it's like from what I can see, it looks like a single player one. Anyways, Resident Evil 9 looks pretty cool. I need to play like so many other Resident Evils. Like I recently finally went because I like played Resident Evil 4 when I was way younger, and I just could not beat it because I was terrified. I recently played through Resident Evil 4 on Steam and beat that recently. But I got so many other Resident Evil games to go through. Because I also just finally got... I owned Resident Evil 1 through 7, and then just this month got Resident Evil 8 through the Humble Bundle. I gotta go through all of those before I can go for 9. But this game does look really good. I'm hopeful for it. And it's gonna be another game I'm gonna get like in a few years when it's like way on sale. Resident Evil... What's this? Resident Evil 9. Not on 10 quite yet. I prefer PC for one reason, no pass to pay online. That is also nice. I do like that about PC, but that's definitely not like the #1 reason for me.
I'm coming with you.
We can talk. What do you want to know?
I don't want any more regrets. Whatever it takes, count me in.
It's been a while since you've been back there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot, that's later this month. I thought it was like in March or April.
I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann. We're back with a new batch of games on their way to PS5.
But before we begin, we wanted to highlight the upcoming release dates for both Pragmata and Resident Evil Requiem.
Didn't we just see them?
Both are coming soon to PS5 with support for PS5 Pro.
Now,
I mean, I'd hope it'd work on PS5 Pro for the 12 people who bought PS5 Pro.
Legacy of Kain.
Yeah, only 2 weeks, yeah.
2003's Legacy of Kain Defiance is being remastered by Crystal Dynamics.
More Legacy of Kain, nice.
To pre-order today. The final chapter in the Soul Reaver saga brings players into the conflict between the vampire Kain and his betrayed lieutenant, Raziel. This remaster boasts updated HD graphics, a new third-person camera, and wayfinding level maps, as well as bonus features like character skins.
Now, what do you have to tell me?
Lost levels, deep lore, photo mode, and more. The digital deluxe version of the game includes promotional comics and a playable demo of Dark Prophecy, the unreleased sequel to Defiance.
Huh. You get a demo for a game that didn't release.
Whether to rule a corrupt and failing empire, or to challenge
That's weird.
another throw against one's destiny.
Do hope the GameCube is good, but considering the RAM raising, that's not looking great. Yeah, I don't know if this is true or not, but I remember hearing somewhere that, like, the GameCube is getting delayed because of RAM prices.
Brigandine Abyss is the latest installment in HappyNet's Brigandine series, which dates back to 1998 on the original PlayStation. This fantasy war strategy RPG tells the story of 6 heroes who rise against an empire invading with overwhelming power.
That is true, sadly. Okay, got you. Yeah, I wasn't certain.
Enjoy deep strategic gameplay with over
Minecraft and Friday the 13th. I mean, I like Minecraft, but I've never been a huge Friday the 13th fan.
And countless hours of gameplay, with 6 main storylines and side quests across 24 nations.
It was delayed, yeah.
Brigandine Abyss launches this year, and you can wishlist it starting today.
Now let's head over to Koei Tecmo Games in Yokohama for an update on the Dead or Alive series.
こんにちは。シリーズプロデューサーの林です。本日は
The Return of Dead or Alive. I'll just say, hasn't it been like a minute since the last Dead or Alive? The new update. Oh, was it just an update to the last game? Isn't Dead or Alive 6 the last game? I don't think this is new.
本作デッドアライブ6ラストラウンドは
Huh. Well, to be fair, they did just recently do something similar with Virtual Fighter 5.
コンテンツとして追加配信したキャラクターをセットにし、プレイステーション5用の最適化、新規コスチュームの追加。
I think there's a new Virtual Fighter game coming as well, so maybe they're doing this in preparation for a Dead or Alive 7.
今後も新キャラクターや新コスチュームの配信など継続的なアップデートを予定しています。発売日同日に基本無料版も展開予定ですので、シリーズを遊んだことない方
Maybe I'll check out the free-to-play version. I never actually played a Dead or Alive. I need to just like try. To be fair, I need to play fighting games more because I haven't played that much fighting games that aren't like platform fighters. But like 3D fighters specifically, like I played like a little bit of Tekken 7 and I just could not get into it. I need to give that another shot.
6年から展開している対戦アクションゲームシリーズです。数多くの作品を世に送り出して今年で30周年になります。そのタイミングでこういった発表できることを大変嬉しく思います。では最後にこちらの映像をご覧ください。
Oh, is this gonna be Virtual or not Virtual Fighter? Dead or Alive 7? So yeah, they're literally just doing the like the exact same thing as Virtual Fighter. Just re-release like the last game with some new stuff and announce a new game. That's kind of funny. Control Resonant. Didn't they already announced this, right? We already knew there was a new Control game. I think that was another announced at the Game Awards one, now that I think about it.
Listen, Dylan, we're getting distress calls from the theater, but research thinks we might have a Resonant on our hands. No one should have survived that.
I'm pretty sure Control's another game that's sitting in my Steam library that maybe I'll get to someday.
I'm Mikael Kasurinen, and I'm the creative director of Control Resonant, the game-changing sequel.
Yeah, Control Ultimate Edition.
What you are seeing here is an early mission captured from our in-development build. We play as Dylan Faden, our supernaturally gifted hero, in a version of Manhattan like you haven't seen before. We recently acquired Shift, an ability that empowers Dylan to seamlessly...
There, I haven't seen that much of Control, but I don't think that this is the gameplay of Control. Fucking hack and slash like Devil May Cry. I was under the impression that it was more of like a shooter.
Different forms of Dylan's main weapon, the Aberrant, can take, and his supernatural abilities.
But maybe I just don't know that much about Control.
You can discover to suit your playstyle. While in combat, we encourage you to play aggressively, balancing between melee attacks and abilities.
Any updates for me?
Kind of. You'll know it when you hear it. Just try to stay alive out there, okay?
Just gotta watch it, like, first 5 minutes of the game, I guess.
Almost there, Zoe.
This is the kind of thing, like, I'm always afraid of whenever it's, like, a long, like, event that it's, like, it's gonna dedicate, like, a bunch of time to just showing off, like, extended gameplay of just one game. Oh no, I've seen this kind of Manhattan back in the movie Inception. I should watch Inception.
I think I hear something. I know where the resonant is, Zoe. I'll call you back.
Resonants are the dominant threat in what's our most ambitious game to date. And we can't wait to share it with you later in 2026.
The Rapture.
Long ago, you were made for this night, to save the age of man. Half human, half angel. They call you sin. I call you salvation.
Doom, Winter of Medieval Night. Although before they did, the last Doom was like Doom the Dark Ages. But this is just Doom, what you do stabbing instead of shooting. Which, to be fair, is not a bad idea. Fair play, this game is at least showing more gameplay than I expected, that's fair. Like, it also, the flip side of the complaint I just had is, like, when a game just gets a CGI trailer and does not show you even a second of gameplay. Like, you gotta strike a balance of, like, showing gameplay so that way you know what the game actually is, but not showing too much that it's like you're just eating up time in the presentation. Doom, Dark Souls, huh? I'm whelmed by this idea. Eh, fair enough. Game Freak. Oh, this is the Game Freak game. That was like, wow, this shit looks so good. I wish Pokemon could do like half of this. I know Corey was telling me, because he's at work right now, and he was like, message me if they announce anything cool at the State of Play, and I'm tempted to just be like, yeah, Game Freak just announced a new game. Just like, hoping thinking that somehow Pokemon got announced at State of Play.
Thanks to Fictions and Game Freak for that new look at characters and combat in Beast of Reincarnation. It's coming to PS5 this summer.
Our next title debuted 3 decades ago alongside the original PlayStation, and it introduced the world to an iconic character. Today,
oh, Rayman.
Ubisoft and Digital Eclipse celebrate that legacy with Rayman 30th Anniversary Edition.
As just the original game.
This digital museum features 5 playable versions of the original game, including the 1995 PlayStation release, enhanced with new accessibility options.
I mean, I guess it's nice to have the original Rayman game.
Behind Rayman's development through a long-lost playable prototype, restored for the first time. Plus,
well, I guess having a prototype is nice, I guess.
With unseen design
I miss Hey Pedro. Then I come back and I see Rayman Baby first years. Yeah, what were some of the cool announcements? We saw like some trailers for games we already know were happening. They're making a new Dead or Alive. Trying to think of anything else. I completely forgot about Me the Hollow. What the fuck is this game coming out? Yeah, the Shovel Knight people, but I swear this game got announced like a decade ago.
Bizarre vision to save a cursed island. Whip foes into oblivion, burrow under hazards and monsters, and hunt down secrets in a pixel-perfect love letter to handheld.
Also, where this is gonna be, this isn't a Sony thing. This definitely feels like you more at home in like a Nintendo one.
The limited time demo will be exclusive.
I don't know, Rayman still exists. Anything but making a game. Did you see Rayman 4 like a few years ago? I don't really remember that actually. I heard about the new DOA, probably better than the new Virtual Fighter developed, more alive than 2XKO. I still haven't played 2XKO. I need to give that a shot. I remember hearing recently that the 2XKO got some layouts, which kind of sucks.
Together, they will face new enemies and endure perilous trials, while confronting a monstrous force that threatens to tear them apart. Players can look forward to using new gameplay mechanics in all new locations. Neva Prologue launches February 19th.
I think they try to put more normal games on PS5 just sell more. I mean, putting games on your console is, yeah, that makes sense to get more sales of your console.
A team with ninja credentials dating back to the Tenchu series.
Two XKO is very unbalanced characters. It's a fighting game, but only 2 characters feel useful. Oh, I prefer the games that are not remastered. You know what? That's fair. Yeah. Like, it's kind of nice if, like, if a game's not, like, currently available on a platform, having, like, a re-release of it just to put it on that platform. Like, I don't think that's, like, the biggest, like, issue ever. Especially when you have, like, fucking remasters of last-gen games that could still run fine. That's always a pain. I also remember, I didn't stream it, but there was a Nintendo Partner Direct last week. I didn't stream it, but it was, I did watch it, and I just did not care about anything, because so much, like, all the, like, big announcements from it were just this game that is either we already knew about, that's coming to Switch along with other things, or this game that's been on another platform, is already out on a different platform, is coming to the Switch, and it's like, I don't care about either of those. I genuinely cannot remember if there was a single, like, new announcement at that, Nintendo Direct.
We are the children of
Just games we already knew were coming, or ports of games that are already on other consoles.
filthy creatures. Faithless, soulless, unclean.
DOA fans will eat like crazy. Oh, that's fair. I've just never, I was saying this earlier, I've never really, like, gotten into 3D fighters. Like, I played a little bit of Tekken 7, and I didn't vibe with it. But I should definitely give them another chance. Is that a chicken? Yes, it is. Good Dynasty Warriors. Not a fan of DOA myself, and Tekken feels kind of boring when almost every character feels that do the same but somewhere faster. Can't really dispute that considering I haven't really played Tekken that much, but fair enough. Interesting. Yo, Tender Defender from Fortnite. Incredible. Lucasfilm. It's the Star Wars. Oh, is this that one racing game they announced at the Game Awards?
Since you're here, why not take part in a friendly exhibition race?
Now this is pod racing.
If they weren't holding me back right now, I'd have you frozen in carbonite.
That Kingdom Hearts was probably newer in Fortnite. Cannot wait for Sora to say this is Gun of Hearts. Incredible. Yeah, we already have actually. Do we even have anything from Square in Fortnite yet? Although maybe Sora's more Disney than Square. I still can't. I still don't know the fucking copyright for Kingdom Hearts.
Bond is immature and reckless.
Yeah, GoldenEye.
Bad influence on the other recruits who
Don't really have much hope for Nintendo of America future, considering their CEO was that same person who tried to shut down emulation and some other stuff from what I heard. Well, unfortunately, Nintendo's always been a pain in the ass when it comes to emulation and that kind of stuff. Really not anything new with Nintendo, fortunately. Disney already gives Marvel, they can say yes, Sora. That's all I'm saying, because it's like, Disney has done a ton of stuff in Fortnite, but Square Enix I don't think has done anything, so it's like, I guess it kind of depends like where the copyright for Sora lies more, which I think it's more Disney than Square, but I'm not certain.
009 will employ every manner of subterfuge to avoid capture.
Try not to draw attention to yourself. Me? Housekeeping, I presume?
You seem the kind of guy who knows what he likes.
So you won't do anything stupid?
Of course not. I'm not an idiot.
Agents have very short life expectancy. And if you do get caught, we will deny ever having heard of you. How does that sound?
When do I start?
Thank you, Mr. British guy. Ooh, it's taking a second to reveal.
I'm Peter Brown. I manage the game content team within Third Party Portfolio. We evaluate games coming from publishers all over the world, from indie to AAA. Those of us in the Third Party Portfolio team travel the world and meet with our partners. And it's even more exciting for me when those partners have been foundational to my own love of video games. And Konami is definitely one of those partners. I think a lot of people remember Konami for being with PlayStation in the very beginning, taking some amazing franchises that everyone already knew and loved, and injecting them with new technology and new ways of designing video games that we haven't thought of before.
What's Konami got cooking?
We were really impressed when Konami approached us with their list of announcements for today's State of Play. So to mark the occasion, we wanted to try something a little different. We join you today from Konami Creative Front Tokyo Bay, not only to share some really exciting reveals for upcoming games, but also spotlight some of the key talent behind them. We're really excited about the diverse lineup they've brought today.
Alright, taking a quick break for Konami Direct. Doesn't matter when or how, but everyone hates Konami for at least one thing. Magic Collection 2. Oh yeah, we're getting more ports. Which is fair. I think these were like the main two ones that were missing on PC.
Punishment I must endure.
I think that basically puts like every like major Metal Gear game on Steam.
And is now preparing to unleash an insurrection.
Liquid's goal is to seize control of SOP, the Sons of the Patriot system that controls the soldiers.
Will you do this for me? Will you terminate Liquid?
I mean, he's lame they couldn't get someone who actually works there to announce this. Damn.
All of this is over. You'll have no choice but to accept death.
This is my final mission.
So began the war between Zero and Big Boss.
Do you understand, Snake? Any means necessary. Just stop Liquid's insurrection.
Liquid!
Because I knew where my loyalty belonged. Nukes. They're bringing nukes into Costa Rica.
We are not allowed to bear arms.
Please, you must drive them out of our defenseless country as our deterrent.
Yes. It simply said Jack. Over and over.
Boss. Is that you? Answer me! Boss!
Alright, well that's neat, I guess. Six months away for a port. There you go, there's an actual Konami employee. You cannot go back on the directs now, that sucks. Oh, really? You can't? That sucks. Only 2 games in this collection? I mean, I think these are the only 2 Metal Gear games not on Steam already, so... Like, there might be, like, some, like, smaller spin-offs or something, but... I can't think of any. But I say this as someone who's never played a Metal Gear, so... I can't say that with certain.
初代プレイステーション向けに発売された
メタルギアソリッドには高解像度設定を追加し、ご覧のように映像が美しく文字も読みやすくなりました。
Yeah, first thing I wanted to do when I press stream is to see the Dead or Alive trailer.
メタ
Gotcha.
ルギアソリッド3スネークイーターについてもさらなる高解像度化を実現しております。本日よりアップデート配信開始となりますので、この機会にぜひメタルギアソリッドマスターコレクションボリューム1も体験してみてください。さらに、今回の発表を記念いたしまして、メタルギアシリーズの始まりの物語、メタルギアソリッド
Oh yeah, there's also the remake of the third game.
特別なセールを実施しています。 50% オフという大変お求めやすい価格で購入できますので、この機会にぜひ楽しんでください。これからもメタルギアシリーズの展開に
Forward to what's next.
そして最後にこちらの映像をご覧ください。
Well, that's not Snake. Darwin's Paradox. Weird. Not a PS stream without remakes and remasters, yeah. One guy I watched that likes Metal Gear is probably hyped. I mean, yeah. Octodad sequel. It definitely looks like something like that team would make. Maybe a bit like lower graphic wise, but this, like, not to be like too harsh to this game, but then somebody does seem more like a like smaller indie game than something that'd come out from fucking Konami. This game was announced last year. Yeah, it definitely looked like it was like not a new announcement. Anyways, Castlevania.
Of His Most Royal Majesty.
Evil Empire.
By the grace of God, the King of France.
New 2D Castlevania. This is Dead Cells, guys. I still need to play Dead Cells. But I know they did like a Castlevania DLC in Dead Cells, so now I guess Konami just like, yeah, you did a great job on that DLC. How do you want to just make an actual Castlevania game?
So now, we appeal to you, Trevor Belmont. Last of House Belmont.
Belmont's Curse.
ご覧いただきありがとうございます。キャッスルバニアベルモンドカースプロデューサーの谷口勉です。今回見ていただいた映像はキャッスルバニアシリーズ40周年記念第1弾となる
I always hear people say Dead Cells is a good game, but they never say why. I guess I'll have to play it at some point to figure it out.
シリーズの過去作を最新ハードでプレイしていただけるようにいくつかのコレクションタイトルを配信してきました。また多くの素晴らしいパートナーとコラボレーションにも取り組んでまいりました。そしてやっと本日新しいゲームについて皆様に報告できるところまで来ました。そのことがすごく嬉しいです。今回のタイトルではイビルエンパイアモーションツインという才能と情熱にあふれるシリーズへの愛を持ったスタジオとともにプロジェクトに取り組んでいます。これまでのシリーズらしさを大切にしながらも新しいアイデアと現代的なゲームプレイを取り入れることでキャラクターのアクションはよりダイナミックで爽快に仕上がっています。シリーズファンの方はもちろんぜひ遊んでくださいと 思っておりますが、まだキャッスルバニアに触れたことがないっていう方にもぜひ楽しんでほしいです。発売は2026年を予定しておりますので、続報を楽しみにお待ちください。
That was already Castlevania, but as a roguelike, this seems to make sense. Gotcha.
Listen to me. You can't stay in this room forever.
It's going to be a new Silent Hill.
I know this is going to be hard. But you have to come back to me. Come back to me, Simon.
The Alex trailer got me hype. Fuck the Fatal Fury one. I've not been keeping up with the Street Fighter 6 DLC. I still only have the base game. But was there something wrong with like the Fatal Fury characters in that game?
This time it's different.
Silent Hill sequel already? It looks like it. We don't know how far out this game's gonna be. But... So yeah, we got one last year and it's already announcing a new one, it looks like. Or maybe this is a remake, I don't know enough about Silent Hill to say, but... This does give off more new game vibes than remake vibes.
You can't fix it. It doesn't let us change things. You did what you did.
This place in Silent Hill, at least. Now, I don't know if all the Silent Hill games all take place in Silent Hill or not. So the last character of the bunch, Ingrid. Yeah, she's still an interesting pick to bring her back. Okay, just generic 2026. Oh, Silent Hill showcase immediately afterwards. And Konami's got more, apparently.
A world shrouded by lightfall. Shining drops of light that bring death as they fall.
I will just realize it's 5:50, so we're getting close to the end. Is like the rest of this presentation just all Konami? I don't know how much more Konami's got. Get a bad ending? Just revert your save. The game.
Ash, come on. Let's begin our journey.
Those were Her Majesty's words.
This better not be Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't think this is Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, I don't know if this is some new thing or just a franchise I've never heard of before.
Minasan, こんにちは。プロデューサーの門井です。ティザートレーラーの方はいかがでしたでしょうか。
Okay, it's completely new. I feel nothing really towards that.
仲間との出会い、成長、そして JRPG には大事な心揺さぶられるような点。
Only problem of Konami, they do good quality looking games, but people don't remember the classic 3 Yu-Gi-Oh, Metal Gear, and Castlevania. To be fair, I'm struggling to think of like any other Konami games. Like aside from those ones, it's like Bomberman and Contra are the only other Konami games I can really think of. I think they had like some arcade like shooter as well. I think like Gradius maybe was Konami.
楽しみにお待ちいただければと思います。
But how could I forget Darwin's Paradox? Okay, that's the end of the Konami section. What was this? Does Konami have on Steam? Okay, yeah, Gradius. Eden, yeah. Suikoden.
With your skill set, must be able to move unconstrained, unrestricted.
They don't have a lot of other stuff in terms of like things I'm recognizing.
He must be versatile, capable, adaptable.
Mafia, no. Looks like John Wick. I think that actually just is straight up John Wick. That like, it looks kind of like John Wick, but I think that is actually supposed to be John Wick now that I got a slightly better look at his face. Which a John Wick game's a pretty cool idea. Remember, like, there was a John Wick game that I got, like, in some bundle that looked like it was more of, like, a puzzle game. John Wick Hex. But now we're getting, like, a full-on, like, shooter. Oh, this game's no longer available on Steam, rep. Mixed review score, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, full-on John Wick game's pretty cool. I used to live and breathe Yu-Gi-Oh! My only gripe is that they haven't had a good single-player Yu-Gi-Oh! Game in forever. If they announced anything new, I'd be very worried. Just like, you like it, but you're afraid that if they do make a new one, it won't be good. Fair enough. Ah, there's Marathon. More live service games. I completely forgot this was just straight up Bungie.
It's quiet. Very quiet. Rainfall is expected to begin in the early afternoon.
Game that people will talk about for like 3 days.
A long time. For those who did not wake, your restless dreams endure. So small among the stars. Breathe softly. Do not worry. Peace is upon you. And I am here to walk with you into its embrace.
Mayday! Mayday! This is General Dan Agreed of the new Cascadia colony on Tau City 4. Whoever's listening, whatever's out there, we need anything. Weapons, supplies, a way out, a way back. Mayday, Mayday. This is Dan Agreed. Tau City. I feel like I'm praying. We've had to do things to survive. Things I never.
Remember old Yu-Gi-Oh! Like up to 5D? I've never touched Yu-Gi-Oh! Anything.
We're all monsters.
Might be fun to watch the show at the very least.
Embrace.
Another generic shooter, yeah. No, this game does not do anything for me.
Mayday! 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 Mayday!
It's time to duel.
Hey everyone, my name
Now
is
it's more
Joe
Marathon.
Zuber, and I'm the game director on Marathon. Today we're excited to announce our server slam from
A
February
fool
26th
for thinking
through
that we
March
were moving
2nd,
on to something
where
else.
you can join us on Tau Ceti and help test Marathon on PlayStation 5 and other platforms. Our server slam features an introduction to the survival gameplay of Marathon, giving you a chance to explore the dangerous world of Tau Ceti and unlock rewards for the full release on Thursday, March 5th. For all PlayStation Plus players, we're also excited to share a collection of unique weapon charms that pay homage to some of our favorite PlayStation games.
That was school Marathon. Please never come back ever again. Damn.
All available at launch. From everyone here at Bungie, thank you for joining us on this journey. We'll see you on Tau Ceti starting February 26th.
Hey, I'm Brett.
And I'm Kristen. Thanks to Bungie for that new look at Marathon, coming to PS5 on March 5th, with the server slam running February 26th through March 2nd.
Now let's check in on what's coming to PlayStation Plus over the next few months.
PlayStation Plus.
Up first, Marvel's Spider-Man 2 swings into game catalog next week.
Oh boy.
Developed by Insomniac Games in collaboration
Yet
with
not
Marvel Games,
Xbox
be created
Game
together
Pass.
as Peter Parker and Miles Morales. Let's go! In this thrilling sequel, the Spider-Men must balance their personal and heroic responsibilities while protecting the city from iconic villains.
All Miles talks about is how to be a better Spider-Man. How to help you.
Marvel's Spider-Man 2 joins the PlayStation Plus game catalog on February 17th.
The PlayStation Plus Classics catalog welcomes two fan favorites over the next few months, starting with Tekken Dark Resurrection, a fantastic fighting game that originally released on PSP. PlayStation Plus Premium members can expect to revisit
That's kind
this
of
handheld
interesting.
classic in March.
I understand up the Cinco summoning. Fair enough, that popular opinion feature previously made Yu-Gi-Oh! Unplayable for
The
newcomers.
original PlayStation version of Time Crisis brings arcade action to the Classics catalog in May. This version also offers gyroscopic.
Alright, Spider-Man, the game that everyone wants not have Miles or whatever that Peter in. Huh? Oh, you mean like the that one Miles suit and
Big Walk
like
is a cooperative
Peter's newer
multiplayer
design.
adventure about teamwork and talking.
It was the Big Walk. I
Hang out
remember
and get
Carson
lost
was
with your
talking
friends
about this
in an
game.
open world full of challenges, puzzles, and playful discoveries.
Oh, so, okay, yeah, this was the
That's all for me and Brett.
Untitled
We still
Goose
have a
Game
lot more
team.
cool stuff to show you, including brand new Saros gameplay.
Housemarque's next action game releases April 30th, and creative director Gregory Loudon has even more systems and combat to break down. Let's take a look.
This was the Returnal team, I believe.
What is that for you, Arjun? Finishing the mission.
More Peak type games.
Keeping people safe.
Which, to be fair, I did enjoy Peak. So maybe I'll check that game out.
I know you better than that.
Hey everyone, I'm Gregory Loudon, creative director at Housemarque. Today,
I see
we're
Spider-Man,
excited to
it's
show
always
our
modded.
comeback stronger
That's fair.
features and Eclipse gameplay running on PlayStation 5. In Saros, you step into the shoes of Arjun Devran.
Yeah, I definitely prefer Peter's design from like the original Insomniac Spider-Man on the PS4. And then that one Miles Morales suit is just so unbelievably bad.
But in Saros, death only means that you will come back stronger. Welcome to the Passage. You are not on your own. Interacting with the survivors of Echelon 4 will help you understand the mysteries of Carcosa.
I can't believe so many are gone. They didn't all die. Some of them changed.
This is Primary, the voice of Soltari. Here you can engage with our permanent progression systems to upgrade your armor's attributes and acquire special perks. With Carcosan modifiers, you can adjust your experience by, for example, making hostiles tougher, weaker, or even removing the second chance ability entirely. However, all adjustments you choose must be kept in balance to ensure a consistent challenge level.
Neat. You get to like choose modifiers, but you gotta even them out.
That you have unlocked. This means getting back into the action.
That's a cool
quicker.
mechanic.
It also means easier replayability the further you get into the world. Using the teleport, you can now quickly restart the selected biome and get back to where you were. And now it's time to take another shot at what killed you the first time around. Eventually,
It's 2 minutes. I think it was like 60 plus minutes. But hopefully this is not the final thing. Hopefully they have like something. Hopefully a brand new announcement, or if not, at the very least, another look at Wolverine. Will hopefully be the ender. Honestly, if it just ends on another trailer for Wolverine, I feel like that'd be kind of underwhelming. Really hoping for something actually new and exciting.
Our audio and our visuals on Carcosa. Hostiles now shoot corrupted projectiles, which reduce your maximum armor integrity, but you can restore it by using your power weapon. Weapons and artifacts also become corrupted, which alters them in both positive.
Hopefully they remember I think of something good on the final. Yeah, that's what I was just saying.
We can't wait for you to play Saros when we launch on April 30, 2026.
Yeah, I definitely want to check out Returnal first, but this game does look interesting. I do like me a good roguelike. Marvel? I recognize that guy. It's a Marvel guy. Oh, this is gonna be Tokon, I think. The Arxis Marvel fighting game, I'm pretty sure.
The world may hate us, we still have to save it. A true team is unbreakable. You cannot stand against the storm.
I think we already knew about Storm. We're gonna get some new characters.
Let me at them, Storm.
Magic.
Limbo is waiting, and I'm starving for your soul.
Yeah, she's in everything nowadays.
To end this.
So that's not too surprising.
I've got this one.
And Wolverine is not shocking either, but good to see him.
X-Men get it done. You're cooked, Bob.
I not recognize you, though.
I am all that remains of
Danger.
Shroud technology.
No idea who you are.
Prepare to be disassembled. Surrender to avoid further danger.
Let's finish this.
We are stronger together.
But the thing with this makes me think that like the roster is going to specifically be built on like 4-person teams instead of just being just a random selection of characters for a 4v4. And okay, so it's like Team Cap, which is probably Avengers, Team Spider-Man, Team Ghost Rider, and Team Doom? Because it did specifically say like Storm was like the team leader.
We're super stoked to introduce the mutants.
Animator's pretty cool. Rumor says only 20 characters at launch. 20 To be fair, Arxis usually doesn't have like the biggest launch rosters, but only 20 is kind of surprising. You think with Marvel money, they'd at least get up to like 24 for 6 teams.
Think of Wolverine as an unstoppable savage tank.
Some of his claw swipes have armor on them, so he's literally going to be able to shred through opponents' attacks.
Oh, she's the Danger Room AI. Gotcha. Tokon. Okay, Pedro's excited for Tokon. They say max 20 characters. Yeah. Once again, if it's like, it does look like the character roster is specifically teams of 4, and then like that little graphic right there showed 5 characters. One of them being Storm. After saying Storm was the team leader. So I'm assuming it's 12 character roster and those 5 were the team leaders. Yeah, Magic Wolverine, they remembered a death character. Now we have 11 characters, we missed 9, 20, then first 2 DLC packs en route. Yeah, we got the DLC pack as well, which, yeah, it's a fighting game, DLC is inevitable.
To share with you some more info.
Please, check it out, and
stay tuned.
Alright, August. I don't did we have a release date before? I think that release date's new. At the very least, that's the first I'm hearing of it. PlayStation Studios. Are they going to follow up Wolverine with another Wolverine? Santa Monica? No! God of War team? God of War 1 remake? God of War 1 and 2 remake? God of War 1, 2, and 3? Zeus! Your son has returned! He said the thing! God of War Trilogy, that's pretty cool. Another remake, but that's actually a pretty exciting remake.
Hey, what's happening? What's happening, people? It is OGTC. That's right, the original.
Time to become better men.
I'm back, baby. And I'm thrilled to bring you some exciting news about the series today. Starting with that teaser that you just saw, yeah? Now look, we are happy and excited to finally confirm that, the Greek trilogy remake is now in development. Yeah.
Oh, just now in development. So this might be a minute.
Now look, this project is still in the early stages.
Early stages, yeah.
Before we get back to share another update, right? But I'm telling you, next time we come back, we coming with something big.
Yeah, that's a cool excitement, but just immediately following up on like, oh yeah, this like just started development. That kind of kills it a bit.
Of God of War's 20th anniversary year, we couldn't let it close without one last surprise.
One more surprise.
This announcement is a passion project that will let you experience God of War's signature brutal combat, rewarding exploration, and heartfelt storytelling like you've never heard it before. I'm telling you. That's all you get. So, thank you for 2 strong decades of support.
Gonna be fucking Lego God of War.
To keep the next 20 years
like the fucking Lego Horizon game.
And fun as hell to play. Yeah, all right, you can watch it now. Go. Why are you still here? Go. Go!
I don't know, maybe God of War like TV show. Because I'm assuming it's not another like big game based on the way they were talking about it. But I could be wrong.
Before I was a father.
Pixar.
Before I was a god. I was a Spartan.
Oh, so this is going to be like, this is like a prequel to even the original God of War.
Spartans! Our duty is to Sparta. Fear is a reaction. Courage is a decision.
Interesting. Would not have expected that, and I definitely would not expect it to be this style of game, but that's a neat idea.
The legendary saga of gods and monsters, of tragedies and triumphs, of destruction and redemption begins.
Sons of Sparta. Neat. Yeah, more Kratos lore. Oh, Shadow Drop. That's neat. Only on PS5, though. And then was that the end of it? I mean, technically they did end on something new, which is neat. Definitely not the worst state of play, but I'd be lying if I said this was, like, super exciting, but I also didn't exactly go in with, like, big expectations. Maybe there'll be one more thing after the, reel, but I'm assuming that's the end. Yeah, that was the end. Alright. Definitely a lot of things that are, like, that could be cool, but nothing that's got me, like, super excited. Like, God of War remake, trilogy remake, and God of War prequel game. Both look neat, not, like, jump out of my seat, but could be cool. John Wick game, in, like, theory, is really cool. We'll see if that ends up being good. Like, I'm definitely not immediately locked into that, but definitely could be cool. New Castlevania game's neat. Nothing crazy for me, but overall a neat state of play. Solid, like, 5 or 6 out of 10. Which sounds harsh, but, like, if, like, 5 is, like, okay, like, 5 or 6 I think is fair. The problem is, like, a lot of people use 7 out of 10 is okay, which I feel like 7 out of 10, like, 7 out of 10 is good. But anyways, that is all I've got. I've gotta go. They delivered the bare minimum? Yeah, bare minimum's not the most unfair description of that. But I am going to be ending the stream here, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.